We building a table, one piece at a time. We got Pandy's hair candy and more. We got Team Bill with Gio. We got MK, Melissa King. We got yours truly, TonyClopton.com. We are allowing our results to be truth. Let's talk about it.
You are
all right now.
Nothing about me. Yeah, I've been up all night. I'm sleepy. Let's get it going. I'm sleepy.
All right, let's go.
You did
let's
good.
get it popping. Okay. Y'all go ahead and mute yourself out. Let me so I can get my little words out for the screen freeze up. Okay. I'll tell y'all to unmute yourself in just a second. Okay. So welcome to the Tony Clopton Show. I got the lovely ladies that's going to be dropping some knowledge. Man, look, home-based business ownership is where it's at. We got a lot of top secrets going on in this little group right here, and I'm going to try to pull out as much information as I can, all the ingredients that y'all need to be successful in this business. So with that being said, my name is Tony Clopton. I'm going to be going from left to right, up and down. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to be asking the panel some questions, y'all. So let's go with Coach. Uh-oh, we lost somebody. Let's go with Boss Life Online, since she's still here. Boss Life Online, come on, unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the cast.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Gio Monroe. I have a YouTube channel called Boss Life Online, and that is where I tell you a lot about home businesses and a little meditation and just business tips. So that is what I'm all about. Plus, I own about 4 home businesses. So is that it, Tony? That's all you want
Awesome.
to say? Okay.
That's good. That's good for now. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I booted myself.
It's okay. All right. Okay, Pandy, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Okay, can you guys hear me good? Okay, hey y'all, I am Pandy of Making Money Moves with Pandy, as well as Pandy's Hair Candy and More. I am a My Econ home-based business associate. I am a CTFO home-based business associate. I am a YouTuber extraordinaire. I'm also an Amazon affiliate marketer, as well as a paparazzi jewelry consultant. So happy to be here tonight.
Awesome. Thank you, Pandy, the marketer. Melissa, you can't top that. She's a marketer. All right, MK, drop that knowledge.
You're right. I can't talk to you. Why you put me in the last and I got to follow behind these 2 great ladies? I am Melissa King. I am a home-based business owner with My Econ and CTFO. And I'm a, what does she call it? A YouTuber marketeer. Did I get it right?
No, that's close enough.
That's right.
Awesome. So, okay, good deal. I am also My Econ associate and CTFO associate. I'm a full-time dad, full-time auto worker, among some other things, real estate, a little bit of investing. But the reason why we're here today is to talk a little bit about home-based business ownership and some of the businesses and what you need to succeed. So let's go with Pandy on this one. So Pandy, I got a series of questions and you guys can answer it one at a time. So what is your why to becoming an entrepreneur or business owner? What made you want to step out there and do what you do?
Okay. So for me, two driving forces. I'm an entrepreneur by spirit, I guess. I've always kind of did my own thing. I know that I want to ultimately be my own boss. So that's number one. And number two, I'm always like, I go hard on these jobs that I've worked over the years, but I have the passion that I want to critique and direct towards my own business. So I know that that's going to take me having to go into business for myself. So those are the two main reasons. I'm passionate about what I do, but I'm tired of pouring it into other people's companies. I want to be able to do it for my own business.
That's great. Great. Awesome, Pandy. Thank you. MK, what you got?
I guess my drive is similar. My biggest thing is I don't want to be working doing what I do 9 to 5 until I'm 75. I would like to be able to at some point, call the shots myself on when I get started, how much money I make, all that. So starting this business was a step in that direction. Also, my business has helped me to put myself in a better tax situation. And that was really important because Uncle Sam was knocking me upside the head. So being able to do this business has provided that for me also. And then I guess if I had a third thing, it would be to get my daughter to a point where she doesn't have to go through, everything I went through, being hard-headed due to lack of knowledge and just being hard-headed, So hopefully I'm setting an example so that she won't have to work as hard. Work smart, not hard.
That's great. Thank you, MK. Thank you. Coach Gio, what you got on that one?
Well. What I got is my reasons and the driving force for me to become a business owner is wealth. Okay? Wealth because I want enough money to do the things on my bucket list. I want to go to the store and not have to look at the price tag. Okay? And I want to leave money for my daughter and grandkids. And the next one is flexibility. Okay, that means that I can work on my own hours and go on vacation when I want to. So those are the driving forces behind why I work so hard to stay owning my own business and an entrepreneur.
This great, awesome, ladies. Thank y'all for sharing that. For me, it has always been for freedom. I know a lot of people look at a lot of plant work and any job is like you on somebody's time and you're building their wealth. And I definitely want to show my daughter that there are other ways to make money outside of going to a job. So I'm definitely pushing to create wealth for myself and also to pass down that generational wealth and just keep that going. So that's great, ladies. Thank y'all. My next question, and I'm telling y'all, this is probably going to be tough for a lot of y'all. So if somebody was making a pie, a cake, a big cake, I like chocolate cake, what ingredients would make up who you are as a person opposed to what business or just giving us the good, positive stuff about you? What makes you up as a person? Gio, I'm going to go with you and I'm going to let them at the bottom figure that one out. If somebody had to say Team Gio is made of all of this stuff, what would be the main ingredients that actually make up who you are?
Well, it would be my personality because it is strong but playful. It would be my spirituality because, see, I put God first. All right. And that is why I'm successful because before I don't know where I was or how I left God and did whatever, but when I came back and said, I surrender, this is the Gio you got today. So it is very important that God stays first in my life. I'm kind, I'm compassionate, I'm loving, and always lending a hand to help people. And most of all, I am a go-getter. That is what that cake would be made of.
That's awesome. I love that. Awesome. I really do appreciate, and I feel every word you said. It resonates right here. Like kind spirit. All right, Pandy, what you got on that thing? Talk to me.
Okay. So for me, my cake, I am definitely kind hearted, always willing to lend an extra hand. If there's something that somebody needs and I'm able to help out, I'm there for you. I have a strong attention to detail. I am definitely a go getter and a hustler. I am detail oriented. I'm prompt and professional. And I'm trying to get to the generational bag. I want to succeed and I want to see others succeed. So not only do I want to build myself up and make it, I want to bring my team and my people along with me. But like Gio said, you got to first give honor to God, who is the head of my life. If he's not at the forefront, everything else is going to fall by the wayside. So that is first and foremost for me, and then family, and then everything else. That's my cake.
That's great. That's awesome, man. Oh man, I'm loving it. We this church right here, y'all. Y'all gonna have me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little soft now. When I hear stuff like that, it pulls on my heart. Melissa, bring up the rear. What you got on it?
What they said.
Come on now. What kind of cake is that? Talk to me.
Okay, so for me, if I had to say ingredients, I would say hardworking, smart. I want to say enthusiastic, but it might not be the best word for me. But reliable, dependable, and all the other good qualities and stuff like they say. And of
Okay.
course,
Okay.
giving honor to the creator above for all of those things that comprise me and make me who I am. So all of it.
That's good. Hey, I tell y'all, I appreciate all of those words. I think people need to know that we are more than just somebody chasing a dollar or just trying to, do better for ourselves. But we all individually got our own traits. And I think that if you're going to become an entrepreneur, you got to really have a giving spirit, a helping spirit. Not just for yourself, but you want to see everybody else around you grow. I mean, countless times I would love to see my friends and family do what I do especially when they ask me about money or some type of advice about something. We can want more for other people, but they definitely got to want it for themselves. So I get all of that. I think we all share the same traits. That's why we're connected here today. I probably got one or two more questions, and I'm gonna ask y'all, what do y'all feel? And we'll start with Melissa, so she can jump into if you were trying to explain to somebody about starting a business, what type of pitfalls would you tell them to try to look after? What are some things that you would tell somebody? Say, look, this is going to happen. I've done this before. I just want to encourage you. What do you have for somebody that wants to get into business ownership or entrepreneurship, and tell them what to look out for in your mind?
Well, the first thing I would say is you got to have, like Gio was saying, you got to be a go-getter. Anytime you're trying to build a business or build anything for yourself, you can't sit back and wait on other people to do it for you. It's going to take you getting up, having the initiative, and getting it started. So if you're expecting somebody to hold your hand and you want to be a business owner, that's not really going to happen. You got to be the one. And then at the same time, don't hold other people's hands. Like, if you got to be the boss if you're going to have your own business. So be prepared to make boss moves and do things that other people wouldn't do, because that's your job as a business owner. And another thing I would say is to learn patience. Don't expect things to happen overnight, because a lot of times people will jump up and run full speed and then they'll burn out so soon because they threw everything in at the beginning. The expectations were, maybe unrealistic, and one thing I will say is never judge yourself by what the next person is doing. I always say when it comes to anything, not just business, but anything. I don't compete with other people. I compete with me. So my thing is I want to be doing better today than I was doing last week or last year or 10 years ago. But if you try to measure yourself against, everybody else is doing something similar to what you do, you're never gonna feel like you're enough because their scale is not your scale. So those are some things I would say to be prepared for, to kind of get you in the right frame of mind to deal with being a business owner.
Awesome. Thank you, MK. That was awesome. Coach Gio, what you got?
Okay. I would say the main thing you should do is ask for help. Okay. Now, when I say ask for help, that means that go to somebody that's successful. Go to somebody that's got what you want and ask them how did they get it, and would they be willing to help you, to go along. Now, a lot of people that is successful is not going to have a lot of time. So make sure that you have a made up mind, because that's another pitfall. You don't have no made up mind, you ain't going to do it. You might have a made up mind for 2 days, but if you ain't got it for 3, 4, and 5, and the rest of the days, you're not going to be a home business owner. So the first thing you should do is have a made up mind and then go ask for help and find somebody that got what you want. And also, one other thing, and I'm going to be quiet, is do a business that you feel good about and that you like and you passionate, because that's another pitfall. If you don't like it, you ain't gonna do it. You might like it for 2 days, but if you don't like it that third day, you're not gonna be a home business. So that's what I think, Tony.
That's awesome. Coach Gio, you always keep it real. We appreciate that. Come on, Coach Pandy, talk to me. What you got on that?
Okay, so some of the pitfalls that I would say for people to avoid. Number one, not doing your appropriate research and, identifying or, like Gio said, making sure this is something that you are seriously passionate about, that you can see yourself doing 5 to 10 years down the road, and making sure that you have an adequate business plan, even if it's old school pen and pad. Do your research. Don't skip that part. Do your research and establish your business plan. Write out your goals and your focus and, your milestones and your baby steps. Do that part. Don't avoid that. That is a big pitfall. Next, I would say picking the right partners. And that's kind of also similar to what Gio said as far as like going to people and asking for help. Sometimes people are willing to kind of let you shadow them or mentor you. You need to be very selective and mindful when choosing those type of people. Go after the ones that are successful. And like Jill said, they're probably not going to have a lot of time, but that's where it comes to, making sure that you are self-disciplined enough to be able to, take whatever little bit of time they can impart into you to be able to push yourself along so that you can grow and thrive and be successful in that particular business. Lastly, I would say understand your target market and market. I fall short on this one myself sometimes. I know who my target market is. I know where my demographics lie, but then sometimes we fall short on just opening our mouth and marketing ourselves or promoting ourselves. See, when you don't work for a company, you have to be that marketing department. You have to promote yourself. People are not going to know what you have if you are not marketing. That's another huge pitfall.
This is good stuff, y'all. I'm telling y'all, somebody gonna get blessed with this information. I'm blessed already, man. This is great. I'm gonna piggyback on what everybody said. Know your why. If you're doing it for the money, do it for the money, but know why you're doing it. If you're doing it for your kid, look at that baby every day and say, I got to keep my baby fed. I got to keep shoes on the feet. know that if you want to bless some people with it, you got to be consistent and disciplined enough. Hey, I will intercede for those that are not willing to go that extra mile. Sometimes you just need an accountability partner, right? Somebody say, "What you got going on today?" Hey, I ain't saw you in a while. What's up with you? Just check on your people. I think that if you're going to build a team, you got to know you can't do it by yourself. So I would say always know your why. Write it down, make it plain. If I don't do nothing else. Hey, but Pandy, you said something. I want to ask y'all, how serious, and y'all can take it in any order, how serious do you think knowing your niche market is? Because if you don't know who you're talking to, who gonna buy it? Narrow that thing down. I've narrowed my niche market down to the working class because they struggling with money, they struggling with their health, they struggling with money over and over again. They ain't gonna never have enough money. So to me, my target market, I might need to break it down to age groups, but my target market has always been where I am right now. I'm the working dad, 60, 70 hours a week. I'm that dude, so I can speak on this all day. So what is, Melissa, your target market? Have you figured that out? I mean, are you operating in your market?
If I had to base my target market on like kind of like you're doing on myself, it would be single mothers that are, over 40, thinking about, focus more on retirement at this point than, and so I guess people similar to myself, and if they don't have to be single and they don't have to be a mother, but people that are just at a point in their life where they're trying to maintain, but they're really looking at making sure that the future is secure. So I would think that would probably be more of my, I don't know if an 18-year-old that's just out of school and starting college, but I don't know if I would be relatable at this phase of my life, but I would, I would certainly try to take the conversation to where they could understand it. But, they haven't gone through the things I've gone through, and Lord knows I ain't been 18 in 30 years, so I don't even know what that's like no more. So, so I think if I look at it the way you did, it would be like people, women over 40, mothers, self-sufficient people who are looking for additional things to add on, like they're pretty good, but they're trying to get better.
Okay, good deal. Thank you. Okay, Pandy, can you answer that one if you not already have?
Yes. For me, when I think about narrowing down the target market, I'm thinking working class people. Because they don't know they overpaying on that tax form. Okay. Parents, and particularly single mothers. But I don't want to just, etch the fathers out, because sometimes the mama ain't got the sense. The daddy might have the sense. So, parents, and entrepreneurs, people that I see are already entrepreneurs in their own right. Maybe they're doing some type of business on their own, but they're kind of just getting started. And I see the potential and I see the drive and the focus, and they definitely want to make it to the next level, but they're kind of stumbling. Those are the people that I want to kind of reach, because I feel like I have something that I can offer that's going to help them get to the next level.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Pandy. Coach Gio, what you got?
Okay. My market niche, I market to seniors because I'm a senior. Because I know we got aches, pains. Okay. And most of the seniors I know have their own home business. So I can market my e-com to them as well, because most of them still do what I was doing, and that was Excel. Okay. Writing stuff down, trying to figure out the category and all of this stuff. So, and also I can market paparazzi jewelry to seniors because they got money, baby. Okay. And I'm more relatable to that area from like 55, sometimes 50, all the way to senior to 100. Okay. because I understand what they're going through. I have aches and pains. Okay. So when I market to seniors, I always say, girl, I don't know about you, but it's raining. My leg hurt me so bad until I started taking this down, old miss. You know, I mean, right. People say, girl, really, does it work? I'm saying, you ought to try it. And if you don't like it, you can always send it back after 60 days. It just have to be empty. Okay. And most seniors are saying, that's why I moved to a senior building. Okay. That's because great. I'm trying to get that niche going, and I'm meeting more and more people every time I go to the senior meetings. I'm not just going and doing wow like that. I'm going and making relationships.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what I'm doing.
I think all of you have touched on something that's great. I think that when you're talking about products and services, even in the niche market, you have to identify the problem, become the solution, and it really doesn't have a lot to do with age. It's just, okay, I was young one time. I know your credit ain't good. Do you know how to fix it? Sometimes you have to be that mother, father figure to those young kids. You know, so a niche market can also be having the right products and services, regardless of age, demographics, and just have it accessible. So I think it would be great for all of us to have more younger generations in our businesses because they are more fluent in social media and technology. Because when you're dealing with older people, like Gio said, they writing stuff down. I ain't with that Facebook stuff. I ain't with all that YouTubing and all of that, trying to steal all my information and whatnot. So I think having a niche market is great, but I think we also have to reach out past our own age level, get out of our comfort zones, and just talk to some of the younger people because they're going to be experiencing some issues as they get older. So this has been great, y'all. Hey, man, thank y'all for coming on my list show. I'm looking for, 12 more people to get over to the 300 mark on my YouTube channel. So I appreciate y'all for coming on and helping me build my page up, y'all. So, hey, does anybody have anything else to say before I close this thing out?
Yeah, I do. I just want to say I agree with you about the younger people, and that is what I'm working on today. And you can get those types of people, the younger people, through social media. So you do have to learn social media.
Oh, yeah.
Like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you're a home business owner or you're around my age in your 60s, you need to really learn it if you want to really be huge.
Absolutely. That's great. Thank you, Coach. Pandy, any closing words? Melissa?
Yeah, I agree with Gio. We definitely all need to be tech savvy as far as the different social media platforms, because that is the sign of the times. I don't want to call them kids, but young adults, that is their way of life. Like everything is either text or IG, DM, Facebook, YouTube. It's just, that's the way the communications are going. And it's an excellent source to market. And the more savvy you are with it, the more appealing we're going to be to that younger demographic, because they're looking for the information that we have. We just have to appeal to them and reach them. So I'm in a definite agreement with that. I think this was an awesome, awesome meeting tonight, Tony C.
Thank you. MK, you got any closing word before I show my premiere Tony Clopton show video I've been working on all night? Somebody gonna look at this video when I'm done. When y'all done.
Let's not keep them waiting. Keep them in suspense. I said ditto on everything Gio and Pandy said. Let's get to the video you done worked on.
Yeah, let's get the video. Look, if y'all don't like it, it'll be all right.
Welcome to the Tony Clopton Show. We are about faith, family, working out, building wealth, connecting with like-minded individuals. We got a host of quality products and services that we operate in business. We show people how to save money, fix their credit, get the best deals on all their travel destinations, and we are connecting and looking to build with you. So welcome, welcome, welcome to the Tony Clopton Show. Take a seat and let's get started.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But let me just point out, if y'all would notice, on the exercise portion, he does not sweat. He ain't
I
doing
don't. It's all for the show. It's all for the show.
He
Yeah.
working out for real.
Yeah.
I love
That
that
was
Tony
good.
gave me a whole bunch
Thank
of
you.
good ideas.
Oh, awesome. Hey, so we're coming back on Wednesday. Is that correct?
No,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow night.
Oh man. Okay, tomorrow night. Okay, I'll be ready. Yeah, I'll be ready. Well, thank you guys for coming on, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
Thank y'all.
Bye.